Welcome to the Encore Audio Archives YouTube channel. I'm Taper Dave, and this is my channel. I've uploaded hundreds of talks here that I've recorded at meetings in West LA, and I've also recorded conventions starting in 2013. I've got a bunch of those up. And Walt and Mary Murray, the original owners of Encore Audio Archives, started the company in the 80s, and Walt recorded Joe and Charlie's and a bunch of stuff down in Vista, California. My sobriety date is June 20th of 1994. I hope you find something you like, so please like and subscribe to my channel and comment down below. If you want to hear something that I don't have or that you don't see, I'll see that I get it. Anyways, take care and have a great day if you want to.
This is a one-speaker meeting. Please welcome our speaker tonight, Mickey.
Hi everybody, my name's Mickey Bush and I'm a fully conceited alcoholic. Reminds me of myself last night. Our speaker's on his way. He's over at Motor and Overland, so one of my commitments to this meeting is Sean, our trusted servant secretary, is on his standby in case the speaker don't show up, which often happens. I speak myself all over, and sometimes you get locked in traffic and stuff and you can't make it, and you know, it's a good standby. So I'm standing by today. Of course, I'm the doorman, so I got my other commitment. I've always had a commitment in Alcoholics Anonymous. January the 15th, 1983, nearly 25 years ago is when I first got here, and I've always had a commitment right from day one. And so I got a commitment here at this meeting, and it's my commitment. I like it. I put it together, I invented the commitment, and I keep it. And when I'm away, as I have been out of the country for a couple of weeks, I make sure I got a couple of guys to stand by to cover my commitments, and they did a good job, and the commitment got covered, and it's my responsibility to do that. You taught me that when I got here. I didn't bring that kind of responsibility in here with me. I didn't bring anything worthwhile in here with me. You know, I was little better than an animal and dying on my feet. They tell me I was grey, shaky and smelly, you know, and like the Walking Dead. And you could have told me anything. You couldn't have threatened me into staying sober. You know, staying, don't drink, you'll die. You know, that wouldn't have worked for me. You know, bring on dead. I'd like, you know, I don't know whether you've been there or not, but dead didn't frighten me. Bring on dead. You know, dead would have been a welcome release. You know, I'd been using for a long time, and that wasn't where I was at. But I didn't know anything about Alcoholics Anonymous, and I didn't know nothing about a beautiful book called Alcoholics Anonymous, this beautiful book. And if you're new, like our newcomers here, newcomers, NEWCOMER, nothing else worked. Completely out of manageability, enter recovery. I hope you're truly a newcomer. I hope you've tried everything or nothing else has worked for you, and that you've come to a stage where you've come to recovery to get what we got here. And I didn't know what you had, never mind whether I could get it or not. Alcoholics Anonymous, look, ALCOHOLICS, Alcoholics, ANONYMOUS, Alcoholics Anonymous. What that means to me is a life centered on helping others lives in complete sobriety. Actions, not our names, yield maintenance of unity and service. And that's what we got here, and it's in this beautiful book. You know, and that's really all we got here. We got a way of living which is dependent on getting out of self, you know, selfish, self-centered, self-seeking, and getting into a reliability onto a power greater than ourselves, whatever that power might be. Call it God, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, Muhammad, call it bloody Mashiganovich if you like, no one cares. You know, as long as you've got something other than yourself that you can depend upon. And we learn how to live that way. We have a wonderful thing. In the beautiful book, Alcoholics Anonymous, it says he can choose any concept of God he likes, provided it makes sense to him. You know that? And that's a condition right there. It's a condition that this book says of itself. Our book is meant to be suggestive only. It says, yeah, he can choose any concept of God he likes, provided it makes sense to him. So find something that makes sense to you, right? And I've got news for you. Whatever you choose as a power greater than yourself, it'll have something in common with everybody else's power. See what I'm saying? Your power will have something in common with everybody else's. You know what that is? No matter what form of power you decide on, and anything you decide on is okay with us, what it'll have with everybody else, our unity, is that all the gods send their alkies here. Because here's the power they provided for an alky to not have to use one day at a time, like today. Welcome, Tommy. I saw Tommy come in, didn't I? Come on, buddy.
I think we got a great talk going on here. Thanks for watching the channel. Taper Dave here. Just curious, do you think this is better than Zoom? Okay, this is how I prepare my drone for launching. I like to do it inside the cab of my truck so I'm not standing outside in the weather. To install the joysticks for control, up and down, right and left, powered on. I have an Android phone that I use to connect it to the drone with, and it's actually controlled through the iPhone, through an app. Oops, wrong way. It's actually controlled through the iPhone, or through this Android phone, through the app. It's actually controlled through the Android phone, through an app, and you connect it through this short connection right here.
Remote control connected.
Remote control's connected. So I pull out the drone. I have to extend the legs. Long legs extended first, then the short legs. Remove the gimbal protector. Set that aside, then power it on one short burst, then one long burst. I lay it down. So I have to go to calibrate. So the drone's not connected yet. It shows you here as this drone gets disconnected, even though the remote's powered on. So the drone has to establish it's connected. So I go into the app to calibration mode. First I'll calibrate the remote controller. Start calibration. Out, in, out, in, up, down. And then this little wheel is to control the gimbal. So it's calibrated. Go to gimbal calibration, start calibration, and then it calibrates the gimbal. I don't know if that shows up. The gimbal's moving all over the place. Changes, you can see it on the video. And I'm calibrated to take off. It's acquired 7 satellites at the moment. There are 26 satellites up in the sky, which it has to acquire before you can take off. So it's connected. It's got enough satellites. This is white. I can go to press this little arrow button, swipe right to take off, and it would start the motors if I slid this to the right. But I'll wait till I get outside. Don't want to do it inside.